Something happened to my camera. Recording is really important. So
Maisha says sisi
something happened. My
tunapenda.
camera went off. Heat, everything looks good. Okay, good. So South Africa, the interest rate in America is not 30%. It's like 10 at most, 10 or 7 or 8. Depends who finances you. So GMC Sierra, okay, that's good, yeah. I was looking for that name. GMC Sierra. Kuna GMC Silverado, GMC Sierra. Yeah, that's good. Can you repeat the figures again? Always a liability. Man, I missed out the comments. It's about setting up your goals and disciplining yourself. That's true. South Africa, 600K for a car, that is insane. It's not insane if you make 10 million. That's nothing. That's like change, pocket change. Oh no, that's nothing. These guys make a lot of money. They don't even make the money. Somebody else makes money for them. So they can afford the lifestyle. Sorry about that, the microphone. So, Kila Kitty, Tulia bro. I don't know what Kila Kitty did. South Africa, Tulia, ama uende uanzishe live yako mzee. Ako poa. It's just asking. 600K. Oh, kuna pigana. Oh, hope you guys don't fight, please. Tulia bro. Don't tag me, please. I'll take fight, man. This is an open forum, please. YouTube, neglect YouTube. Anyway, camera lizimika, I don't know what happened. Everything good? Okay, good. So, Edward Kamau, Albo, sai nimelewa, if a project takes time, just know it's bound to succeed. That's true. Most of the things, wealth is created slowly, by the way. Nobody gets rich quick. Please. If anybody tells you he got rich quick, I may avoid the last 3 years of their life. I can be towards the end. Nobody gets rich quick. Very few. Exception to the rules, Very few do that. Most people need progressive. No. That's what kuna book the rich, the rich man next door or something like that. I forgot the name, man. What's wrong with me? Anyway, it's a slow process. Una build pole pole. Naona Mwaura Ian Albo vipi? Niko poa kabisa msee wangu. Favored Paula asema nini? Albo, thanks kwa last video ulitushow ukiingia job hadi ukipima weight mpaka ukipata first load. Oh, kuna ingine inakam pia. Nimefocus during the week na kuna post video za tracking. You guys made me do it. Nimesahau karibu 4 months jai post video track. But nimeanza tena. I'll start posting tracking videos. Ile specific, ile kwa show everything. So, are you back kwa side dump? No, not yet. Side dump bado. I'm still holding on. Ni kama there's something yani, sijui. I think dump truck is easier. It's a little bit easier. I'm becoming too lazy. I think, I don't know. Side dump is very easy. You focus on one unit. See, tractor trailer is just a tractor. So I'm getting too lazy. No. Vini nilikuona Vini. Hello Albo, nice to see you. So nataka catch up na comments za YouTube kwanza, alafu tuingie TikTok. How much would you sell the Semi for? Currently looking for one. EFK. Mine is a little bit expensive. Come at 80,000. If you want it, just come get it. No. Same. Ile kwa video ile, the Freightliner. 80K. Kwa nini? That's how much money I own it. Maybe itakuwa 70 something sahi because nishalipa one payment. So I'm paying off the loan. If I know you, I'm not gonna make any profit. I'll just sell you whatever amount your loan imebaki. Because if I'm not driving it, it's somehow a liability. Not really a liability, but it's somehow a liability if I'm not driving it. Ile Freightliner, ile last year, ile kwa videos last year. I'm selling it for 80K. So if you're a serious buyer, it's a really good truck, by the way. Very good truck. Exception to the rules. Nataka be a specification. Ni Freightliner Cascadia 126. Iko na DD15, 550 horsepower. Ni long wheelbase, day cab. Iko automatic, full disc brakes, full air rides, all the axles. Iko na heated seats, cool seats. Basically, all the boxes checked. Aitwaje? Same thing as my Audi. Iko na all the creature comforts. Your truck, by the way. All the creature comforts. Alafu, what else? Iko na DEF bado, 550 horsepower. Was I tuned to 600 if you want to. So it's a nice truck. So what I'm selling it for, if you're a serious buyer, I don't have to sell it. but I'm willing to sell it. After having a conversation with my wife, I can sell it. Mileage is like 400,000, I think 400 and something. For a truck, 400,000 is nothing because trucks get to 1 million miles. But it's 400,000. 2019, Freightliner, Cascadia, 126. Day cab. Kuna picha, if you want to see it, angalia video kwa YouTube utaiona. So right now, come maybe 70 something thousand. I'll sell you the loan amount. No big deal. Like whatever amount is left over, nipatie pesa, nilipe loan, nikupatie gari na title, and you move on. That's how much I'm selling it for. If somebody's interested. If you're not interested, that's okay pia. No, I'll keep it. Because I'm najua next year nitakuwa nisha pay off anyway. Alafu ndaiuza bado. Hata sitaiuza. Once I pay off, naitumia kama leverage to buy another truck. No. I'm not losing anything with that truck. Ni passive income. No. That's how much I'm selling it for. So if you're looking, just let me know. Natumia specifications, EFK, msawa California. Nakukumbuka, nakukumbuka. So, vipi Albo, ndio kuingia, uko aje bro? Niko poa kabisa uski, niko poa. So kuna Lillian, Kamandi, hi Albo, hi Lillian. Gato 1960 Kayole, Dakas Kayole. Alafu Vini amesema najua Vini nijua pick up. I will do exactly that nikifika US. Exactly Vini. To a Vini example. Inaitwa GMC Sierra, by the way. Or Ram F, ile big pickup trucks. No. Number 254. Hello Albo. Checking in from Kuwait. Much blessings. Oh, karibu sana 254 Nomad. Kuwait. Ako Kuwait huko. Albo ni aje. Naona vumbi tu. Vumbi ya nini bana? Vumbi ya nini bana? No. Unajua kwa sama huko hivyo. Hey Albo, nice to see you. Sawa, nishamaliza niko up to date kwa YouTube. Something happened na kamera yangu ya TikTok. Did you what happened? I mean recording. So to back to refresh page. Nini? Okay, sawa. Can you repeat the figures again? Nisha repeat hiyo. Always a liability. Alafu kuna, it's about setting up your goals and disciplining yourself. That's true, by the way. So South Africa, 600K for a car, that's insane. There's people who make 600K is a fraction of what they make. You will be surprised. And watch video yangu ya ile car show, alafu angalia all those people standing around that car. Those are the owners, by the way. I don't even talk to them, by the way, unless they talk to me. I don't talk to them. I don't need to talk to them right now. To Liam, 18 years is a long time. Yeah, it's a long time, by the way. It's a long time. I made my mistakes, and I learned from them. But it's never too late. It's never too late. No, it's never too late. It's a long time, 18 years. If you in South Africa, Kila Kiden, unacheka, Kila Kiden, Tulia bro. Kila, I don't know what they were doing over here. Kila Kiden, don't tag me please. South Africa, Tulia uskize. No comments. Potency, no potency with the volume. No potency with the volume. I don't know what that means. South Africa, stop spamming me. Killer, I don't have the energy to argue. Stop arguing, by the way. Maisha States, what's up? Mo. Poa kabisa. Are you Calvin by any chance? No, I'm not Calvin. Who's Calvin? Na wewe ulibuy Q7. Yeah, I bought a Q7. I didn't buy the Q7, by the way. Okay, knowing what I know now, because I'm always learning. Q7 nilibuy, sikuibuy. Oh, kama ujui, by the way, if I maybe ukitaka kujua trick moja. Q7 is 100% owned by my company. I don't own the car, I just drive it. No. So, that's another thing too. I don't own the car, 100%. Look up, mimi ndio ule kama itwaje kwa Q7, mimi ndio ule signatory, ni sign paperwork kama representing my company. But Q7 is 100% owned by my company. I don't own it. No. Kabisa, zero kabisa. So, that's the same thing I'm trying to say. But squeezy driving sana nimepaka garage the whole week. I only drive it over the weekend. Nili drive jana. I don't think I'm going to drive it today because we're going somewhere with the family. We're going to go with one car. No. So Killer Keaton, I don't know why your defense compared to the host himself. Why your defense I don't know what that means. I don't know which route or career to take. 2M, 23M. Kitchen. I'm 23. 23 what? Years? Decide what you want to do. Decide mse wangu kitchen. Ebu notification, violation detected. End live now and avoid suspension. Uzuri, you have job consultant. Niko na violation, sijui kwa nini. What did I say? Hello brother, any knowledge about kuingia kwa van cargo business? I don't have knowledge sana. Niko na van, by the way. Wasiwajui, niko na van pia. My van ni personal. I drive it Monday through Friday. My van is my daily driver. Then Q7 ni a weekend. So van ni yangu, that's mine. That's mine, my name on it. But van ni company car. Meaning I can sell it anytime I want to. It's good for, I know why I bought it, for tax write-off. So you know your stuff, I like it. South Africa, yes, that makes sense. I'm in Washington and I want to join tracking. Please, can you advise? Pinches. What kind of tracking? Kuna over the road, kuna construction. Maybe personally, mufanya construction because I would want to be home with my kids every night. I have 4 kids. So you choose construction because you're home every night. If I'm working at night, it's just a night job. I'm maybe half an hour away from home. So I like being home with my kids. In the balance, maybe I could have made more money over the road, by the way. Come and get gone all the month, but I prefer the lifestyle choice. What do you want to do? Do you want to spend time with your kids or do you want somebody else to range your kids? So, kama uko Washington, sijui senior uko construction iko aje. I've been asking and inquiring ambua Washington wako na end dump. One of my drivers at the move Washington, Seattle. Asema uko hivyo wana pull end dump. End dump ni tractor units, alafu iko na trailer. Ni end dump ni kama dump truck, but the dumping part ni trailer. Sawa, inainuka juu hivi. End dump. Sawa. So, El Jarid hapa watsi ni vumbi tu hapa. Naona hakuna kazi. Coco Tabo, nasema hivyo, kama hakuna kazi, you can let them know that they can get daily bonus. I don't know what that means. So, Coco Tabo, kama uko Kenya na uoni kama maisha enda poa, mu advice ya say. Not from my information. Kuna rafiki yangu hapa Paul. Paul, hiyo ndesha track by the way. Alikuwa Dubai, UAE. Aliniambia, akikuwa Kenya, one of the best choices he ever made ni kuenda kufanya kazi Middle East. Kwa nini? He was making more money than kukuwa Kenya. So, sometimes lazima ujiposition place fulani, kwa sababu at the end of the day, kama uko tuseme 20, uko Kenya, unalalamika tu usimake do, alafu uko 30, ujamake do, 40, ujamake do. It's like you're choosing your lifestyle. You're choosing what you want to do. Unaelewa? You're choosing that. I don't know if it makes any sense. If you're not making progress, you're choosing your condition. So sometimes lazima ujitoe. Isikudanganye. Mimi kama ningekuwa Kenya singekuwa mahali, by the way. Nile kuja States. Bahati. So, exception to the rules. Mwambie wase. Apply green card every year. Alafu, jaribu tu bahati. But at the same time while you're applying, jaribu vitu zingine pia zile. You need cash flow. Kwa sababu, you can never be financially comfortable kama una cash flow. That's true. So, if you've been doing the same thing over and over again for the last 20 years, kama mimi nimekuwa do the same thing over and over the last 18 years, niambo hivyo na South Africa hapa. Sijui kama ilikuwa good intention or bad intention. It's a long time, 18, I don't know. But I'm giving him the benefit of doubt. Kwa sababu wana comment tunaongea. Ni hivi, 18 years is a long time, by the way. You don't need 18 years to figure out your life. That's what nisemaje. For example, if you learn from my mistakes, sikia mimi nasema, niko 47 years old sahi. Nilikam state kama niko either 28, 29, sikumbuki poa. I think my birthday became February birthday. So something like that. So nimekuwa hapa states 18 years. The first 8 years of my life, I was trying to figure things out. Hatukuwa na TikTok, hatukuwa na YouTube, there was no information. So basically, you know what you know and you keep moving from that. Sometimes ni hearsay. Unauliza mtu akambia hivi, una compare, una contrast, una make mistakes, una learn. That's what I did. Siku hizi kuna social media. If you want to know about military in the UK, kuna huku UK, Timo. Ukitaka kujua mambo ya immigration, wale sasa mimi najua by the way, sana najua. Kuna Kenyan American Home yuko hapa hivi. Kuna Lucy Mwangi TV yuko. Kuna this information iko available on your fingertips, on your phone. Umetembea nayo, on the palm of your hands. So it's different now. You don't have to spend 18 years trying to figure out tracking. By this, some get tracking 4 years, you make enough money, you move out of tracking and never do tracking again. Kwa nini? Because you know exactly what you're doing. You're looking for cash flow kuanza business. Once you establish your business, because in the business you can ile continuum, it will keep paying your bills until siku ya mwisho hapa duniani. Sitaki kusema hiyo jina juu ni kama TikTok violations. Sijui kama ni kuna words wezi ongea TikTok sometimes inakuharibia. So what are the qualifications if you want to start the tracking business? Simple, kupata CDL. Naongea context ya US. Commercial driver's license. Sababu without a commercial driver's license, auendeshi gari ya mtu, by the way. Auendeshi. Hata yako. Get the right certification. So the first thing ile, get your CDL. Class A, Class B. Class A ni muhimu kwa sababu ina cover even Class B. Get the highest, alafu choose where you want to be. Mwana hivyo. So you choose. You have to choose what you want to do. Mi siwezi kuambia. Mi naongea tu, I'm sharing my personal experience. But when it comes to you, your decision, you're the one who will make the decision by yourself. See mimi, I can't even force you, by the way. Something funny, I don't even make my kids do what I want them to do. Sasa mimi nani nakwambia wewe kama you're not even my kid, nakwambia nini sasa? Sinaona ile tu utaamua semeaje, utaingest semeaje. Hey, I think kusikiza msee ame make mistakes, I can learn something from him, then I don't have to kufall kwa the same pitholes he fell into. Naona even that makes sense. So qualification in Class A, alafu hizo zingine utalearn on the job. Hiyo si big deal. Nimechelewa leo, I will be back to watch your YouTube account to watch what I missed. Hey, kuna YouTube by the way. Kama uko TikTok, ukimisi live yote iko YouTube at the same time. Naitwa Man Cave Talk Live. Utaiona kwa recording. Ndio wacha on for at least until maybe Monday evening. Alafu nda post video ingine maybe Monday evening ama Tuesday, depending on how busy I am. No. I just came in the States. I'm 21 years old. I need some advice. If you're 21, how many times are you 21? Manika mingi? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 21. So if you're 21, you can go to school, kwanza. Fanya degree kwanza, umalize, if you live with your parents. But kama uko peke yako, 21, get something going. Angalia, enda shule kwanza. Get shule out of the way. Naweza sema hivyo. Maliza shule kwa sababu it's easier to study when you don't have a family. Kama una kids, it gets harder. So if you're 21, go to school. Sababu everything else after going to school, you can do it later. Ingia shule 4 years, uingia 21, 22, 23, 24, graduate na degree. Then 25 ndio useme, okay, what do I want to do? Is my career path good? Then anza business. I believe if you're 21, probably, if that's your path, by 25, utafikiria kuoa mtu. Maybe you'll marry a 21-year-old or 22-year-old, somebody who just graduated. Alafu mtaanza life pamoja. Some decisions is, if angalia life yako hivi, analysis. Going to school, it needs so much of your time. So if you're young, please go to school. Because that's the only time you'll do it na peace of mind. Because all you gotta worry about is going to school. If you want to go to school with 3 kids, itakuwa struggle, by the way. So just do the things you need to do earlier, alafu move on. 21, you still have a long way to go. Naweza sema hivyo. But still, enda shule, chukua ile 4-year degree, minimum degree, whatever choice you want to do. Then 25, anza business. Ama if your degree is good enough, kama unaenda kusoma law will make you money as a lawyer. Kama unaenda daktari, maybe utakuwa daktari by 29, but still you'll make money. The younger you are, go to school. Sababu there's things that are easier to do when you're young than when you have kids. Kama mimi, I would love to be a full-time photographer. Problem, I have kids, I have bills, I have a mortgage, so I'm not going to do that. No. So derewa chuma, niko 1.7 million miles Peterbilt 379 Cummins motor. Yes, nimwambia, imagine umse ndege wa chuma kona gari ya Peterbilt iko na 1.7 million miles. Unasikia? Hizi matrack hizo huenda, they keep going. But hii engine yake ni poa, Cummins motor. Cummins ni poa sana, engine poa sana. Truck is another 2 million miles, another 3 million miles. Ni maintenance too. If you decide, ni vile tu mimi mupendanga after 5 years muchoka na kitu. Nasema, hata si 5 years, hata less than 5 years. Mu upgrade, ile, I don't know why, ile tu something different. No. So ndege wa chuma, noma mse. Weka chapa za overhaul karibu. Hata labda shafanya overhaul moja. Ama labda kama ni yake, ana maintain. No. Bro, I'm OTR, doing standard lease. I'm looking into getting truck from auction, then I go OP, owner operator. Moses, do it, by the way, do it. People who do over the road, ni sacrifice, by the way. If you can stay, but make it worthwhile, by the way, overall. Don't just go over the road. According to me, you can disagree. Kwenda over the road ni sacrifice because you have to be away from home. So if you're gonna do that, please, please, make sure at least you're saving some significant amount of money every month. Alafu kimaliza, when you can't do it anymore, get out with something. Mimi nikiingia over the road nilikuwa 2 years, I was a driver. When I left over the road, I was 10 times broke than when I started. Somebody called company driver. I had no information, by the way. Didn't even know which is the best company to work for, how much experience you need. Well, number two, you have to drive for us for 2 years because we paid for your training. Unaona sasa? I was stuck for 2 years. But when I left, less than 2 years, maybe 1 year, eight months or something like that, September. I had some time before nimalize. I had to pay off my loan in full. It took me 2 months to pay off my loan. Ilikuwa 6,000, kama I had like 2,000 left, and pay off in 1 month. I'm like, wow, this is a new perspective. So there's tracking that actually pays you enough money to pay off your student loan in 2 months. Yeah, construction. I was single. But sai, niko na 4 kids and a white picket fence, mortgage na kila kitu. You just, whatever you do, kama sacrifice. Ile tu against the grain. Make sure it's worthwhile. Itakuwa poa hivyo. Kama uko over the road, mse wangu maze, save do. Hata jenga maflats Kenya umalize. At least, kuwa na real estate mtaani. Hata labda wamejenga most of them, how do hivyo, naona? Sababu, ni sacrifice. You're camping in your truck. Si rahisi, by the way. Maybe it's easier, but still, kuna ile comfort moga nani kwa hapa home kila siku. Naona, I cook my own food. I don't have to pay for showers. Ni sacrifice kwa over the road. Make it worthwhile. Usifanye for nothing. Toka na kitu at least. Naona. So bro, I'm out here doing standard leasing. On upright in Mose. So night runner overhaul, nisha pitia hiyo valley of shamaliza hiyo. So your real responsibility, family comes first. Yep. Auction no mamse. 1 month itisha. Yeah, but by the way, Mose, that's true by the way. Nakwambia night runner. If possible, I don't know what to tell you. Mu buying a brand new truck. I'm a used delay, reputable, used. But every time you buy a used truck, utakuwa na repairs. So prepare for it. No. Uko na brand new, uko na warranty 5 years. 5 years expire, you're on your own. By that time, mostly, hiyo gari ya overhaul. Kama yangu, na Volvo, buy brand new. Ilikuwa sijui, kuna video, by the way, kuna videos, kuna video, enda uangalie video. Ilikuwa na 34 miles. So, ikimaliza warranty period, all the repairs itakuwa on me. Advantage ni ile, I don't have a payment anymore. It's paid off. So I can that's nasema hivi, nikimaliza kulipa hii truck hivi, I'm buying another one. Kwa nini? Ndio in case ikiharibika, I still keep ile una overlap. So auction ni poa. If you're a mechanic, you know what you're doing, nunua auction. But if you're not a mechanic kama mimi, nunua gari ko reputable. Ile it will make you money. See, it will spend 3 weeks in the shop, 2 weeks running. 3 weeks in the shop, no. Kuna liability. That will slow down your progress. Kama unanunua gari, if you don't know what you're doing. Sawa. So South Africa samaji, you're a really responsible person. Family comes first. I don't know if it's being responsible. It is what it is. I decided to have 4 kids. So what do you do, man? What do you do? 4 kids, no. I tend to try to refresh. New Year hivi. I want to join tracking that I can be home with my kids every day. You need local. Lazima ufanye local. Ila local. Home every night. That's good. So maybe, if you have kids, inakuanga challenging. So try unavigate, ufanye kazi local. Hata experience local. Preferably, itakuwa kununua truck yako. Because if you have kids, you have no choice, man. You have to buy your own truck. So that's the only uta guarantee. You work for yourself. So you make your own rules. I don't want to go over the road. I want to be home. Mimi ni hivyo. The best path ni kununua truck yangu, then I get to dictate my life. Ukiendeshea mtu, maybe they need you to drive over the weekend. They need you, unaona, inakuwa different kidogo. Control. Because I really want to spend time with my kids. Mpaka wa grow kwa 18. Ule wa mwisho afike 18. So that's a long way to go, 16 years from now. Kama sapata mwingine. So, afanye plumbing. Yeah, you can do plumbing pia. Plumbing si mbaya, by the way. It pays really good. Ni ile tu, if it's something you like, unaweza endelea hivyo. So sasa maje, she can be working at the same time. She can be working at the same time working. She can be schooling at the same time working. Yeah, I don't know, fanya plumbing. Which is which? Sielewi hii question kabisa. I want to join tracking. Nime miss something. I don't know. Nime refresh, I miss something. What if you want to join the military? And to just join the military. Utaka huko 5 years, you will decide if you want to pursue your career. Ni career, whatever you want to do, by the way. Me, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Your convictions are your convictions. You know why you want to do something. Mina nasema tu ni what I'm familiar with as an average person who wants to be home with the kids every day. Mimi nilimwa hii tracking ilikuwa route yangu poa. So I did this tracking, then nikuwe home every night. Kwa sababu over the road ile kufanyia makampuni, they wanted me to be out there for 3 weeks, alafu na come home for 1 week, and the 1 week you're not making any money. So it's like you only work for 3 weeks. Naona. Kuna best yangu mmoja kwanza ako oil, kuna ile oil fill pia. Ako oil fill 2 weeks, 2 weeks home. Oil fill 2 weeks, 2 weeks home. You're still away, by the way. Naona hiyo the difference. So it just, whatever floats your boat. That's sama hivyo. You can do whatever you want. Mimi nasema tu ile recommendation ile from my perspective. There isn't, I'm explaining why I did tracking. It's because of A, B, C, D. This is why I did tracking. So very true. I agree with you. It's better to invest back home. Yeah, you can invest home too. Ile build something at least. If you're going to be sacrificing your life, camping in your truck, spend less, but invest in something that's going to pay for you when you become older. No. Can you advise someone to buy a used car like a stepping stone? You can do whatever you want. I buy used cars. I don't think I've ever bought any brand new car. Sabu buy a gari, the moment you buy your car like this, you drive it out of the lot, like this. I think you need 30% in a depreciate immediately. I think 10% just driving it out of the lot, umeanza hivi, you should depreciate 30%. If you bring it back, you got 30% less. Mona. Sabu wame overprice, they get their profit. Mona. So very true, I agree with you. Can you, it was a typo. I meant to say the person who was asking for advice what to do while in the States. Oh, okay. Get it. South Africa, that's almost your only option. Go used one though. You always buy a used car. Preferably, if you're getting started. Mi gari yangu first ilikuwa Toyota Corolla S, 2016 Toyota Corolla S. That was not really my first car. The first car ilikuwa nimepewa na mtu tu loan for 3-4 weeks hivi. Then ilikuwa Honda Pilot, all-wheel drive. But that was not my car. I was just driving it for a few. My first car ilikuwa Toyota Corolla S, stick shift. Ilikuwa cheaper. Ilikuwa a newer car. Nikuja hapa hivi 2007. It was a 2006 Toyota S. Nikakaa naye 2 weeks, nikapata accident, it was totaled. Nikanunua Toyota Camry. Nikakaa nayo Toyota Camry 7 years. So after 7 years kupay off, nilienda kupatia my mom hiyo gari. Kapata accident, ikakuwa totaled, full kabisa. Totaled. But to be on the safe side, kuja States, kununua gari yako ya kwanza, stick to hizo Japanese models. Ziko very reliable, especially when you're getting started. Ama kama uko na project, you want to do something like maybe I want to build something first before I buy a nice car. Anza na gari ziko reliable. They are known to be reliable. Usinunue American cars, usinunue German cars. They'll cost you a fortune. No. Repairs ni mingi. Stick to Japanese. Honda, Nissan, Toyota. Nimesema Honda, sisema Honda kama ile American. Nimesema Honda, Nissan, Toyota. Kwa nini? They're very reliable. Utakuwa, when it's time to fix the brakes, utanunua brakes. Alafu itanyamaza ka 4 years tena. No. It will get you somewhere for car ile reliable. Ukianza na sijui Chevy, nini, okay, you're on your own. No. You'll be investing in your car that's a depreciating asset, which is losing money. That's money leaving your pocket. If you buy a nice car that you have to pay, Audi yangu mufanya oil change peke yake, that's about it. Walisema it needs some repair, sijui coolant flush, sijui ni brake fluid flush, whatever. Because how much is it? Kisema 4,000. Kambia, no. I'll wait until... Gari yangu iko na how many miles Audi? Iko na 56,000 miles, I think. 56,000 miles sahi. At least by 70, nda change my spark plugs na whatever. There's some service like kwa 75 hapo. Come and I keep. Probably not. No. Nda buy something else. No. So, anza na gari zile go safe. Something that gets you 4 years bila shida mingi. We're trying to save money to invest. Naelewa kitu hiyo. So, hata kama see, don't keep up with the Joneses. Kuna something to keeping up with the Joneses. ile ni kama it's an American thing. Like unakam states unaona naishi neighborhood inakaa hivi, unasema nataka kuishi neighborhood inakaa hivi. So kama mimi sahi, the reason why naishi hii place yetu hii Plymouth, inaitwa Plymouth, iko na 80,000 people population. It's a fairly good neighborhood, by the way. But the reason why I chose to live in this neighborhood is for my kids. Sawa, kwa nini? I want them to live in a fairly good neighborhood. Alafu, it's close to their school. Sawa, shule yao ni private school. So ni ile, I'm balancing so many things. Itakuwa forever, pana. Musamanga mimi, my hometown mimi, ni Hopkins, Minnesota. Huko ndo nianzia maisha. So, I would live in Hopkins. But Hopkins ni aina mahao kubwa sana. I think the affordable housing, Hopkins, minimum in 3 bedroom. But when you have 4 kids, you need more than 4 bedroom, maybe 5 bedroom. So it can be so this lifestyle naishi sahi is a little bit high, is for my kids. But because it's for my kids, na ilianza tu, I'm choosing kuishi lifestyle, nikawapatie some form of quality of life that I didn't have. As soon as they moved out, back to an apartment, nauza nyumba. Because I wouldn't, okay, unless we create enough asset ya kukuwa na grandkids, whatever happens. But me I'm going back to the apartment. Haraka sana. So, hiyo ndio idea yangu, by the way. Maybe things will change. Maybe I'm going to be a multi-millionaire, which I think I will. But nasema tu ile, I don't see the need ya kuishi kwa how expensive. Mona. Sababu mara mingi, the last, tuseme tangu mtoi wa pili sasa, huyu wangu wa pili azaliwe 20 kitambo sana. So yani nimeishi kwa hao since then. Sababu nimegundua when you have kids, it's good to have a house. Sababu kama wanakuwa more independent, they have their own rooms, wanadu vitu zao, wanakuwa na ile privacy, vitu kaa hizo. Ile I'm just giving them a quality of life. It's the best I can do right now. Alafu wakiendelea, move out, at least wako na ile foundation fulani hivi, expectations. That's what I'm doing right now. Is it expensive? Yeah, a little bit expensive. But musema hivi, I can't sacrifice kuwapatia quality of life, alafu ni save dough for the future. They'll miss out on that. No. Like somebody I know, which I know somebody who did that. And he sacrificed life yake mzima ku save dough, but the kids had a poor quality of life. Alafu, by the time anakuwa mzee, he has money, but the kids moved out. No. Very familiar things, watu fanya hivyo. So niliamua tu hivyo, nilichoose hiyo lifestyle. But still, I'm still growing my other assets pole over time, which I'm pretty sure zita mature by the time when I move out, naweza kuwa worth $1 million plus na assets zangu zitaka zimegrow. Anyway, what else? Nissan not reliable, transmission issues. Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying, mimi ni mse wa Toyota, generally, I'm just a Toyota guy, period. No. After Toyota came, nilinunua Audi. Nika realize Audi, there's something about ilikuwa unbeknownst to me. Audi ilikuwa, it was a big upgrade for me, by the way. Kwa sababu nilikuwa na Toyota Corolla, one of the biggest problems I had na Toyota Corolla ilikuwa front wheel drive. Sahi can understand all the new Toyota Camry, ata Corolla, they're all-wheel drive. So, all-wheel drive in Minnesota so gonna snow. So if you have an all-wheel drive car in Minnesota, autakoma kwa snow, inakuwa more stable, iko na traction kwa all the wheels. So when I got the Audi, I realized, wow, these cars are built really well. Expensive to maintain still. Hiyo Audi niliuza, hata bado muiona bado. So hiyo Audi ilikuwa 4-door. Niliuza last year. Nikaa naye 7 years pia. Muka na gari 7 years, sijui kwa nini. So nikanunua Q7 because ni the same Audi A6 but ni SUV version. Naona kwa sababu you need a nini. But my next vehicle was supposed to be a pickup truck. Nika-discover van iko na all-wheel drive. So what did I do? Nika-change mind, nikanunua van. Alafu van iko more practical kwa job yangu sasa. Kwa sababu I need supplies in my van. I need kununua supplies, kuna at least some few tools za kufix something in the truck. Naona. So nika buy van. So mu drive van every day. It's crazy. I love it. So it depends na what you do. Umeona. Si lazima ununue van though. Kwa sababu van yangu ni all-wheel drive, by the way. So at least kwa winters sijakuwa na problem bado so far. So that's what it is. So sama Nissan not reliable. So kama Nissan si reliable, stick to Toyota na nini na imesayyo gile Toyota. Nissan not reliable. Honda na Nissan, Honda na Toyota. No. I still have my Camry 2008, but 2010 only changed battery, tires. That is all. It's all. Sikia, ndege wa chuma sema hivyo. Amekuwa na Camry 2008 paka leo. They never see sema hiyo jina, labda niko problem. Hizi gari Camrys na last forever, by the way. Japanese cars, Toyota, utaiendesha mpaka 20 years from now bado uko naye. Kama utaiuza, naona. So your kids' safety comes first. Foundation is very important. You have to give them a lifestyle. Sababu I want them to know in your base, living in this neighborhood in your base yao. Alafu they continue from that. I hope so. No. You never know though. You just try your best. No. Give it the best shot. So now this is a life I would be. Jojo. Jojo. So ndege wa chuma. Camry lasts forever. That's true. Oh my goodness. Camry yangu, I gave it up because I gave it to my mom. Sold to my mom through a price. Alafu ikapata naye accident. So akalipwa. So then she had to buy another car. Akanunua Toyota Avalon. Akaendesha Avalon for a while. Akaiuza akanunua Toyota. Akona RAV4 sahi, my mom. My mom bought a brand new car, by the way. Brand new car. Like, she's the first owner. She's the one, I think she's the only one in my... No. My sister too. My mom is the only one in our family. My mom, by the way. Old lady. With a brand new car. Oh, man. I've never even thought... I think my sister has a brand new car too. So my older sister and my mom... ndio kuna brand new cars kwa familia yetu yote. Brand new, like the first owners. No. Mimi, I have a brand new truck. Hiyo ni ya job hiyo. Hopefully nabuying it next year. I mean, I have to. There's no other choice. I'm buying another truck. Liwe liwalo. I'm still gonna be in this business for a while. Sija quit bado. But I'm hoping that ni create assets that makes me almost similar or better than what I make in trucking. So, did you go to school? Like... do a degree? No degree. Or you just worked and did tracking until now? No degree, man. I never had time to go to school. I never had time. When I came to America, niko naishi na roommate. Alafu, roommate was my cousin, by the way. Alafu, she was going to school. Kulikuwa na my cousin, my uncle, and me. Tulikuwa 3. So, of course, my cousin akona budake hapo. So that's a little bit easier. All parents want their kids to get a degree. So, alikuwa na support system. At least budake alikuwa hapa. Alafu, mi sikuwa na support system. I had to figure it out. Kwa mimi nilikuwa, I had my sister here, older, but pia alikuwa student. So unaona hiyo, akaolewa. When she got married, sikuwa na choice. I'm the eldest in my family. So sikuwa na choice ya kuingia shule. I would love to. I never had time to. Nili hit the ground running. Nikaanza maisha tu, unaona. So Subaru's more reliable. Maybe, but I don't know. Subarus have, they're expensive to maintain in some sense. So 1997 Toyota Camry for almost 30 years. Aleki, Alex, Aleki. Now I'm being say, Toyota Camry, haikufangi. It keeps going. Toyota ni weird. Any Japan, I miss Gianni. No. I'm going back to Toyota. After hii mambo ya Audi kienda na Toyota tena. I'm going back to my roots. No. But anyway, I don't know. Audi is different. It's any kuna hiyo comfort level ya Audi. It's expensive to maintain. I haven't spent so much on Q7 yangu sababu the previous owner of my Q7, this is just one of his cars. Alikuwa na gari kama 3, 4, 5. So they used to drive it like occasionally. Nikibaya gari yangu kuna zile stickers zile original ambazo zitolewa mpaka saa hii. Back seat, akona bado plastic bags. No. It was so new that they never drove it. Alafu the funny thing ile, I bought the car from the first owner. I don't drive it as much either. So nasevia the next person pia mimi ule ndamuuzia. So nimeweka ngoma that I will put all Kenya higher and run for their money. So mpaka mwisho. Ndege wa chuma sielewi kile nasema. Sielewi kile nasema. You're gifted with knowledge then. I'm not gifted with knowledge. Learn through experience. Learn through experience. Kani mimi. Ni experience too, by the way. I'm just sharing my experience. That's all I'm doing. Sikitu. I'm speaking from my head. It's not a script, by the way. I don't have a script. Naongea tu based on my experience. Because I lived it. I lived it. I'm learning too. I learn more. I read books. I'm learning every day. New things. The best way to learn ile tafuta intellectually stimulating podcasts. Kitu kaa hiyo. podcasts, ile to know about your world. I think podcast is the main thing. If you can listen to podcasts, it's closer to reading a book. Kama una time ya kusoma kitabu. Kama mu recommend, kuna mingi sana siku, hata sijui naweza semaje. One of them, every week mu watch at least the diary of a CEO. Not every week, but it depends who the guest is. One of the best, alafu kuna muskia recommendation ya last time ilikuwa Alex Hormozi. Alex Hormozi ni akona podcast pia. Just listen to people who you can learn something from, alafu apply kwa life yako. Takusaidia sana, by the way. Before that, I used to read books. Books, it takes a while, ni slow. I would love to read books too. I don't have time. With the kids, and the family, and the business. Some book ni hard sana. I think just some book, completely, I would do one book in a month. It's crazy. After next to my bed, I had to move everything out of my bedside. Nimezingisha kwa container temporary. Because my little daughter, my kid, Ali go through, Ali raroma pages. Like a 2-year-old, what does a 2-year-old do? Ni moving tornado. Everything kwa path yake anaribu. So I've moved my books. Nimeweka shelf. Alafu your shelf imeface wall. Ndio asifikie. I mean, once she gets a little bit old. Imagine, I'm moving from my own house because of my daughter. Anachukua books anazitupa. Anapata, oh my goodness, who's here? Okay, she's my daughter anyway. No. So, the younger one, like an older and a younger. So I'm like, what am I going to do? She's my daughter. No, I'm helpless right now. Daddy's girl, very helpless. Daddy! Ana book zangu. So I'll start reading again. But musema ile alternative ni ile, you can buy either books you want to read, you can listen to the audio version kwa Amazon itongaje, Audible, Amazon, alafu usikize ma podcast. But if you still have time, read books. Specifically, about investing, read books. About financing, read books. What else? Life lessons, no. Think and Grow Rich. That's a good book. The Millionaire Next Door. No. Skiza podcast, something that builds your personal growth. Somebody else is doing what you want to do. Itakusaidia sana kwenda mbele, by the way. Maybe most of the information I have ni I get an idea, I apply it in my life, and it works, by the way. Sometimes it doesn't work, but eventually it works. So that's what I do on a daily basis. I'm learning new things. Alafu pia, another good thing ni don't just listen and learn. Share. No. Uko TikTok, please start a TikTok channel. Share the things you've learned every week on your TikTok. Kwa nini? It's like you're keeping a diary of what you said. So, amini usiamini, I watch my videos too. Ni kama diary, because when you're doing the video, whatever I was thinking, kama this week, everything naongea leo is based on some comments nilipata last week. Kwa nini? Somebody was asking like, hey, how can I get into a CDL license? Nikasema, it's been a while since ni update your story. Let me reply to that. Ikiongea mambo ya tracking again from the beginning. Kwa nini? Based on last week. So meaning that as long as I have people asking me questions, it keeps the information fresh in my mind. Why? Because I have to share what I know. Sharing consistently keeps you consistent, by the way. So, kama kuna ideas, tafadhali, please, share hata kwa TikTok, hata kama ni vertical video. Ama YouTube, make it even better. Ndio kwa nini? It's like writing a journal. Sababu tusema, 2 years from now, you can go back to your channel and watch your video from last year. You'll say, wow, that's where my mindset was. Ni kama memory. So, usiseme ati, don't even do it for the views, by the way. Just share. Just share whatever you know. We learned something last week, and stumble, ongea, whatever. Sababu, if you do it enough time, utakuwa consistent, you'll get better at sharing. So Dero Travels just joined. Now try catch up questions on YouTube. As a Christian apologist, what should I avoid talking about juu ile story ya social media vetting albo? Cactus Adventist. Ama ni Advent. Cactus Advent. Christian apologist. I'm so sorry, mimi si believing in a story ya mambo ya Bible na nini, by the way. Ile sana ile ati you can talk about that kama hiyo itakusaidia si personal development. Sababu ukiangalia Christianity from a broad perspective, imekuwa used so many times to put people in control. So even as a Christian apologist, useme you're defending Christianity. What type of are you defending? Kwa sababu ukiangalia kwa history ya Christianity, it was used in the Holocaust kunyang'anya watu mali yao. It was used, so kuna so many, I don't know. That's why on social media, because it's a business environment, when I try to discourage Christianity, jiulize hivyo, if the message was so good, why are they seriously trying to cut it off from social media? Jiulize tu hiyo swali as an apologist. Because mimi, what I did ni ile, I didn't know much about Christianity. Nika go through the whole Bible. Nika realize, wow, there's so much stuff that people don't really teach on a daily basis. So nika na more information about Christianity than I did before, because it take time kuisoma. Lakini as a Christian apologist, if you say, what do you share? How does that help somebody improve in their life? Juu kuna argument ile, ukiangalia argument ya for Christianity and against Christianity, which one holds its water vizuri, by the way? Sijasema ati I'm attacking anybody. Nimesema tu, ukisemaje, mtu akasema ati, oh, by the way, Christianity nini, unasema you're defending Christianity. Is it worth defending based on the history vile imetumika? So if it's not worth it, is it going to help somebody on a personal level? Kind of make sense. Nikambiaje, go make money. Najua, if you think about it, okay, yeah, why do I need to make money? To invest. Why do I need to invest? Because in the future, when you're old, when you're 57, 58, 60, 67, 80, you're not going to have the energy to go to work. You'll need something you invested in 20 years ago to pay your bills. Because you might live until you're 100. And you're not going to be anybody's burden. If somebody's watching you, kuna group home, you're paying them to watch you. With what money? Money you invested 30 years ago. So as a Christian apologist, Cactus Advent, how does that help somebody on a personal level? Jiulize hivyo. If it doesn't, pick on something else. No. Sababu, I don't know what to tell you. Sababu mimi nikianza hii channel yangu, I try to share something about Christianity. Nika realize every time nadu hivyo, napata ma comments fulani, naenda kupiga ma arguments na watu, nikaona, okay, well, I don't know what to do. Kisema acha ni switch kwa personal growth. Sababu, si kila mtu ni Christian, by the way. Unaongea na watu diverse. Whatever you want to say about that. Kama kisema, hata sitaki bring your topic sahi. Sababu mimi nimekuwa very skeptical na vitu ziko na broad perspective, lakini zisaidii mtu on a personal basis. Naelewa hivyo. Sababu, not everybody's a Christian. Kuna wase wako Hindu, wako 1.4 billion people, while they are 8 billion. Kuna wase wako Chinese, most of them ni atheists, I think. Very few ni wana subscribe kwa hizi ma religion. Hiyo karibu half the population. Kuna wase waitwa Muslim, wako karibu 1 billion plus something, naona. So everybody's different. But what's the standard thing? Naona. Kuna website wa John Hope Brand yosemaje, ukifundisha msee having a good credit, ita improve life yake. Alisema actually having a credit score ya 800, that means you live 20 years longer than somebody with a less than 800 credit score. So what helps somebody in a perspective personal? You could be a Christian apologist, that's good. But ukiangalia wale waso subscribe kwa hiyo niche yako ni minority. So you're not going to reach more people. Kwa sababu, you cut off. No. So mu prefer vitu zile zina deal na personal, kama iko too controversial achana naye. Ambia wase on a daily basis. Ama change words. I don't know. Sababu, I don't know how to describe Christian apologists kabisa, by the way. Sababu, you're defending the religion. Okay, sawa. Alafu, what are you going to defend exactly? Sababu, the best you can do ni vile watu do. How do people do church? Angalivo. How do people do church, by the way? Unaamka Sunday asubuhi, ama kuna wale Saturday asubuhi, unaenda kwa building. Sawa, hiyo building ni non-profit. Unakaa chini. Msana nakwambia, na preach, mnaimba, mna dance, mna nini, okay, whatever. Alafu mnarudi home. How many hours hiyo? Alafu you forget about that until next Sunday. Ama next Saturday. Whatever hizo mbili. Then you come back the following week. So, swali yangu ni hivi. If you're investing in once a week, uko na 7 days, hata si once a week, church you from, let's say 11, maybe from 9 to 12. 10, 11, 12. That's 3 hours. Alafu, uko na how many hours in a week? 24 times 7. Umeona sasa? How does that help you in a personal level improve, ile make more money? Sidhani kama inakusaidia sana. Unaona? Kwa sababu kuna watu wako wanakuwa caught up na hiyo, because so many people wako na ile spiritual bankruptcy. Ukiwaambia more mambo ya church, wata neglect history ya kumake dough. Sawa? At the same time, while they're neglecting history ya kumake dough, everybody else ana make dough. Kwa sababu unajua nini? World you increase every year. by the way. It increase every year. Amazing to see you on TikTok. Nice stuff. You increase every year. It increase. No. It increase. So if you're not part of the economy, where are you exactly? Be like some cactus advent. Be like some about anything. You may be surprised. Maybe mini Christian pia. From perspective, how does it help you on a personal level? Ukiangalia the way the world works right now. No. Knowing a personal conviction ikusaidii kumake dough. Lazima ujue how do you make money. I can speak more lakini nile tu sitaki kuongea past that. Hiyo ndio perspective yangu by the way. Sasa tuendelee next ni vipi Albo? Uliona Trump aliuliza president wa Liberia where he learned English. And niliona hiyo kitu. Muta keep off na story kama hizo. Na ngoja tu malize aende mwingine arudi. I have 2 years over the road. I need change starting next year. I need advice to be owner operator. Paul Chege. Nitakwambiaje sasa? Anza kuangalia okay, Paul Chege. Nipigie simu tuongee. Itakuwa easier. Sijui nikwambia wapi. Piga simu Paul. Namba yangu ya simu kwa YouTube, kwa comment section. Piga simu tuongee next week sometime. Kama niko job tutapiga story. Sasa alafu tutaongea, utaniambia mali huko, alafu tuone vile options zako ziko, unaishi wapi, what do you want to do, utaanzia hapa hivyo. Sababu hata sijui kukwambiaje saa hii. Saa hii kama time yangu inaisha saa hii ya live, unaona? Niko karibu almost few hours in, 2 hours plus. Nafaa kwenda mahali. Kuna one of my friends akona graduation ya mtoi wake. I'm going with my whole family at least 1 hour hivi. So saa hii ukianza hiyo story labda niongea next week. Sawa, able to update TikTok haraka. Nimeanza kuna out of time by the way. Inafaa tuingie huko by 3:30, time yetu sasa ni 3:10. Sitakuwa wa kwanza but sitakuwa wa mwisho pia kuingia huko. Ni graduation party, one of his sons ali graduate college. So ni family friend. So we want to go there at least for an hour to congratulate, to celebrate nini. So which other career job is good that doesn't require one to go to school? Sasha, kuna so many, I don't even know what to tell you. Bro, we used to hang out back in the days. Akina Kevo na Benja. Benja mgani? Kevo mgani? Alex. Kuna Kevo wengi, kuna Benja wengi. We used to hang out wapi? Benja mgani? Benja. Kevo, Benja. Nikumbushe Aleki, nikumbushe. Kuna Benja wengi sana kwa life yangu. Which period? King Noni. Tunaenda whatever. Tunakuja Seattle. Atamaje Seattle. Kama amesema SHI. Sitaki kuongea kitu za bring ya strike. Na kibao yako wewe nimekumark nikiwin green card. Hiyo van yako mimi ndio makanga yake. Kibao van ni private van. Nikama kwa namba 3 Nissan mtaani alafu nike private. Van tu ni cargo van basically, ni cargo. Iko na oil ndani, iko na supplies tu juu. Spedan kwenda nikidrive truck, I want to have all my supplies za wiki kwa gari at least. So tuna gari 3. So tuna gari 2. So kuna oil, kama kuna coolant zangu, coolant za wife, gari ya wife. Kuna oil zangu kama kibuyu 2, kibuyu ya wife 2. Alafu kuna kama EDF ni 1 every day. Kuna 10, 5. Kuna kama nini nyingine. Kuna tu some tools kama ukimaliza mud flap hivi maspana, vitu kama hizo kwa gari tu. Ni kama service van. Si basically ni M3 ni service van tu. Naona sijui kama umeiona. Na nipatia tour. Sijui kama nilipost, hata sijui naona tu. Hata sitaki kuposta, ilikuwa empty siku hiyo. So si M3 ni van tu yani. Haina dirisha, haina mlango, ina kiti 2 mbele tu. Huko nyuma ni space tu. Naona kuna mashelf. So South Africa, I love reading books as well. I'm also open-minded and open to learn new things every single day. That's good. Unalearn hivyo. Yes, that's correct. It's like writing something in your journal. Exactly. When you make videos on your channel, 2 years from now you can go back and listen to them. Itakwambia exactly where your mindset was 2 years ago. Kama mimi last year msema, oh my goodness, I can't believe I've grown so much. So kukuwa na hiyo ni kama it's like your personal journal when you're making videos. And you can actually go viral too, you never know. No. So Sasha K, there are many jobs in the United States. So pick one, pick what you want to do. Missy G, it depends. If you need my advice, piga simu tuongee, alafu hata tutaongea. I will go through your options with you. see what I tell you to do. Utanipigia alafu ujue, sometimes ni kama, it's like, if samaje, useme, Albo, what do you think? Nikuulize, what do you have in mind? Niko na hii, na hii. So from the top of my head na experience yangu, what do you think I should do? Nakambia hii, nafanya hivi na hivi. Hii, nafanya hii sijui, but let's look it up. I'll help you help yourself. Maybe kitukaa hiyo. No. See ati, I'm not the one who's going to make a decision. At the end of the day, you want to make your decision wewe mwenyewe. Unaamua, this is what I want to do to build my life. Mi siwezi kubuild your life yako, by the way. Itakuwa, it's like you're going to be doing things for me. No. Nobody, average guy. Yeah, that's terrible. Wewe uko above average, alafu unafuata an average guy. That's not fair. It's true, by the way. I consider myself very average. Average at best. Sina ile anything I know nimelan. Si ati kitu niko na I was born with this. No, hata hii kuongea kwa camera, in person I'm very shy. Lakini somehow, because I've been doing this for a while, now I'm more comfortable speaking kwa camera. No. It's come over time. Nimelan everything, I learn. So, average learner. Any advice? Would you... Okay, kama nimeenda hapi, did I miss anything? So, amazing to see you on TikTok. Nice stuff, keep inspiring. Nani you? Good visuals. South Africa, tell me. Sasha K, I don't want to advise you in someone else's life. So, fanya hivi, enda kwa live ya Sasha K, enda kwa live ya South Africa. Uende umuuliza atakwambia everything. That's good. Sababu you need just run through your ideas with somebody who's experienced. Itakusaidia, by the way. That's all we do. You see it kumekia wewe decision. No. It's just, hey, I have this idea, and this idea. A genuine person, atakwambia, hey, you know what? This might take you longer. Hii kuna hii na hii. So you could narrow your choices. Alafu whatever you choose, go back and just do it. I'm still thinking about it. You can think about school for 10 years and you'll end up never going to school. No. Come in late, at least nime catch up, kaka. Enjoy the day when you get there. So come in late, nime catch up. Jawabu 55. Check on YouTube. Maisha states on video description. You get the number. Mko state gani? Mimi niko Minnesota, by the way. Minnesota. Timu yako inapata kibao. Exactly. So namaza live hapa hivi. Nimerun out of time. Niko na kama 15 minutes to kwa hao. I'm ready to go. Na change tumbi shati na kitu fulani after niende. Na graduation ya best yangu fulani, mtu yoka ali graduate. Umsene amenifundisha tracking, by the way. Umsene kwa nini yake. Jina yake inaitwa Basil. Yeye amenifundisha tracking. Nimemdrive for 1 year. We've been friends as long as I've been in America, by the way. Even before I started my business. So mtu wake imagine asha graduate college. Alikuwa mtu mdogo. So I'm going for the graduation party. Wali postponed because tulikuwa na so many graduations from watu graduate May hapa nini US May ile spring. Alafu sa people have parties every weekend sababu sometimes you have to go attend your friends, then another friend. So ali stretch out to July ndio apate ile slot yake hakuna kitu inaendelea. Umeona sasa. So I'm in Minnesota too. Sashka 2000. Where in Minnesota? Where? Mimi niko Plymouth, Minnesota hapa hivi karibu na 494 na Rockford Road. Hakuna mwenye ako Florida. Florida kuna tracking, by the way. Nisikia hivyo kuna tracking Florida. Sijui ni wapi kabisa though. Labda kuna mtu. Maisha, thank you so much for coming over. Your platform was very informative. South Africa. Nakutafuta pia wewe. Nione live yako. Niko Egan. Nimeanzia Maisha Egan, mse wangu. Sashka, 2000. Egan, St. Paul, huko hivyo chini. Huko nimeanzia Maisha by the way. Nitoka airport, nikaenda Egan for 3 months. Mona. Na Afrika, nikaenda Hopkins for the rest of the time. Alafu nimekuwa Plymouth. So Sashka ni aje? Hebu tuma message tujuane bana. Na tujuane. Sasa namaza live bana. Na kabesti yangu hapa hivi mmoja naenda kwa nini. Nimeshukuru sana. Everything iko based on questions the last week niliulizwa. So fanya hivyo. Shamir Yusuf ni boy wangu from back in the days. Amechelewa hapa hivi, boy wangu sana Shamir. Shamir ole msawa Kitale, si Kitale. nimesahau jina. Shamiri wana kitu wapi? Like Naivasha. Nimesahau jina. So you're always welcome. However, most of the time I don't like speaking to my platform. Just post videos, man. Just do it. Just do it. The worst video you can ever do. Put your camera on, look around. I don't know what to say. Just say it. Mu catch steam. Nikianza, from the beginning, I struggle, then it gets better. Angalia life zangu zote. No, I'm always struggling in the beginning. Nikianza, okay, because all these things run through my mind. Once umelan kuongea, ni acquired platform. Uliza Shamir. Shamir ni boy wangu sana, nitakwambia. Shamir, very shy. Niko very shy mimi, overall. But once ikianza in a peak, naongea. It becomes clockwork. Mwanga so shy that when I'm doing photography, when I'm taking people's pictures, I'm still shy. No. So please, just do. You have an idea, share it. You never know. I will learn from you too. I learn from people too. There's a lot of people who have so much information. Alafu pia ikuongea Kiswahili ni unique kwa sababu tuna create. Kiswahili it's becoming a global language in a way. No. Language is very important. Language you're gonna culture. Yani language is embedded with culture ndani yake. That's why it's very important kwa world mzima ukiangalia last word. Colonizers colonize the whole world. They made sure that everybody spoke their language. Kwa nini? Language behind it hiyo carry ile culture. Sawa. So mimi nisema if I'm gonna do social media, naongea kizungu kidogo, naongea Kiswahili. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu unajua Kiswahili kuna culture yake, kuna ile respect kwa Swahili. Kuna ile itongaje. There's something about a language in a carry culture ndani yake. Kaujai understand. There's a reason why everybody kwa world au fight. Kwa nini? English ni language ya chaos, by the way. Kaujai jua. I'm saying something else I'm not supposed to. Pole sana, by the way. Kingoso ni language ya kuvurugana, by the way. Kuvurugana sana, Kingoso. So kaujai understand. Culture yake ni scarcity, ni individualism, ni war. No. Ni hizi zote hizi. I'm not kidding, by the way. Ianza kustudy utaona. Ikona embedded in revenge, strive, all these things. So kuongea Kiswahili, culture Kiswahili ni different. Ni trade, ni respect, ni unaona. So there's a reason why munga Kiswahili. I'm not looking for views, by the way. Wacha wale wasata kusikia story wakuja walani hiyo language ndio. Kwanza ikuwe tena unique tena shank kidogo. So language hiyo kama na culture. So the more unaongea language fulani, ina come behind it, ina come na culture. Naelewa hivyo. Kama osa mga French hiyo kama na romance. Is it really true? No, I don't think so. No. So it is what it is anyway. Sasa tamaliza live hapa hivi. See you guys next Sunday. Ndapost video 2-3 za tracking, sijui video gani iko nazo. Alafu tutaendelea. Spanish inakamina nini sijui hata. I don't know. Inakamina colonialism, Christopher Columbus kwenda kuwa Native Americans, the Americans. Okay, I don't know. I'm just too against those things, by the way. Kuna ile awareness. Kuna vitu I know siwezi ongea kwa hii platform, but kuna vitu najua on the background. Maybe there's a channel ingine dedicated ya history ya world. It's very interesting. Culture yoga hidden in language. So ukiongea language fulani, behind the language kuna culture. Mona. That's why ukienda colonize mtu, you make sure una kill language yao yote. Kwa sababu nini? Ni una kill ile, you carry, chopping through their foundation. Okay, last word. Tutoke hapa hivi bana. So, I say, appreciate it. Till next time. Tell me live. No. Love to malze YouTube sasa. Paul Chege, nitafute. Namba ya simu kwa description. Uko chini. Nitumie text kwanza nikumbushe ni nani. Mu get so many calls. So, ni specify. Tuongea tu. You won't get much, lakini ndakusaidia ile tu based on my limited experience to understand what you need to do about tracking. No. So, acha nikimbie graduation haraka. Vincent, tutaona next time, Vincent. Nisema utabuy pickup truck. See you on the next one, I say. Peace. I'm out. To end live sasa.